Yo guys, check this out. So I got this email from Dan. This is crazy. So I got invited to this super secret Ecomi VIP club from it's directly sent by Dan actually. You guys can see this, confirm the time for yourself. This was today, and yes, I got this as well with it. This Ecomi VIP card. It came with some instructions, so I'm just gonna see how this works. Yo, okay, so I think I've followed the instructions correctly. So I've got it here. I'm not sure what I need to do though. Um, what exactly do I do? Oh, whoa! Yo! Oh my god. Yo, this is mad. This. Whoa. This is actually happening, yo. Guys, check this out. Oh my days. I've got Pokemon. Ecomi VIP, yo. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Software Engineer K here. Now we've got some great big announcement to go through. But before I go into that, as you saw, that was actually not anything to do with Ecomi officially. That was just my own fake little project, which I used as kind of a bit of a online social experiment, just to highlight a point that I've been constantly hammering on about, and the Ecomi team has been constantly hammering about, is to be very, very careful when you're online. Don't trust sources that are not from official Ecomi social media. And I've been seeing constantly everywhere, Reddit, even YouTube, even some people who are building some kind of credibility in the e-commerce community, phrasing things incorrectly to promote things that aren't actually legit. And I just wanted to go through that, and I'll show you guys exactly how I did this as well. It's like I said in the previous video, I used to work with AR, VR, mixed reality as well. I've got a couple of VR videos on my YouTube. So this was just something I kind of threw together. So we've got a 3D AR Pikachu here. It's tracked to this image. I should be able to, and I just made this like Ecomi VIP card, printed it out, and just built a little augmented reality app just for like fun. Because this is the point, is Ecomi, if they're telling you guys to only trust their official sources, they've literally pinned messages on their Telegram, no BEP20 tokens. you know don't fall for these fake VeVe websites. And I then, a day later you'll see someone say, oh, I clicked on this fake site, entered my details, my collectibles have been stolen, and then they get Ecomi to spend their time when they're already short resource, they're already busy with rolling out things, to then have to help you deal with your account issues because you're not following the correct information with due diligence. So that's just the main point that I wanted to highlight here. And on Reddit, I'm still seeing this stuff, people posting these screenshots with like, oh, Ecomi, there's a BEP20 token. Could this mean Binance? Blah, blah, blah. I did a video on this yesterday. I looked at it. I pointed out how you can do your due diligence on these Binance Smart Chain tokens, but you still see people, posting about it. And then I read a comment. It was ridiculous. It was like, how can scammers, replicate the website so perfectly? Blah, blah, blah. This is not hard. Like, you can literally just get out your developer tools, and you can literally just copy the HTML, CSS and make it look perfect. And I just really, really wanted to drive that point home. So this I used Unity here, which is actually what I believe Ecomi uses as well for their development, from what I've seen. Having looked previously at a job application for Ecomi, actually, I saw that they were hiring for a Unity developer and kind of described it in the description. But yeah, it's pretty simple. Just used this free Pikachu 3D model, made like my own little Ecomi card, and then just pretty much tracked it to it, compiled it as a augmented reality app, and then that's basically what I showed you guys. So that was fake again, if you thought it was real. But again, the point was, don't believe everything you see at face value. Listen to the official Ecomi sources. Similarly, all I had to do here was I pulled out the actual email I got from Dan, which was to do with the Ultraman Secret Rare drop. So all I had to do is pull out my developer tools. I just tinkered some things around, just changed some of the HTML, and just put in my own custom message. So you can just see, how people can deceive you when it comes to official VeVe announcements. So definitely be careful. Now, going on to the official stuff, we have firstly a tweet from Trevor. I did a video on Trevor. Do check that out. That was last week, I believe. Trevor joined as kind of the lead person for content creation at VeVe now. He used to work at Riot, so he was contributing to development of, if any of you played League of Legends, to some of the project and KDA series. And he tweeted, this is actually really, really cool. So he said, love watching everyone speculate about what collectibles are coming soon. All I can see is at least one of you guessed right. And we've had a lot of, people guessing some really, really big brands, and he's confirmed that one of them is correct. Didn't say which one, but people have been talking about which ones it could be. I see Star Wars. I see. I personally think it's Star Wars because David Yu, he had been posting a lot of kind of Star Warsy memes on his Instagram. He was talking like Yoda for a lot, so I think that was his way of teasing it. We've got Pokemon as well. We've got a lot of cool stuff going on, so I'm looking forward to it. I personally think it's Star Wars, but do check out David Yu's Instagram if you haven't already. And next, I wanted to just go through. So we have got the full interview that the Dr. Degen did with Rhys, and Rhys is kind of like the main marketing person. He's really, really great with the community, and they basically broke down, all of the questions that we were asking constantly. So this was we were getting chats from users on their live stream, and those questions were getting asked to Rhys. So in my description, I actually watched the full thing and I broke down by timestamp different topics that were discussed, but just to go through some of those topics with you now, so do check out the description below. But they went through OMI's price, Rhys's opinion on OMI's price, whether it's healthy or not. He did say it was healthy. New wallets coming out, so branded wallets, and I believe that he said the price was $29.99, which is extremely cheap for a hardware wallet. And you can have branded ones as well. He said that the current drops they've had are actually the least popular brands because it is in beta. So that just goes to show that we've got some amazing brands coming up. Talked about the OMI gem conversion, in-app trading, OMI staking, gaming partnerships. They're going to gamify it. VeVe and Decentraland as well. They also talked about themed showrooms, NFL. The secret rare Ultraman distribution is going to be happening as well. They spoke about Binance, anime as well as a vertical for VeVe, the desktop app, because right now we can only use it on mobile, so desktop is going to be great for those who can't access their mobile. Rhys clarifying, his 12 out of 10 announcement. Street Fighter as well as a discussion on kind of the evolution of AR mapping as well. So I did a video on that previously as well. I said that, the image tracking was kind of like the predecessor to what we currently have, which is the spatial tracking. And yeah, a lot of really, really great stuff. Now, the last thing I wanted to touch on was OMI's price right now and the overall market sentiment at the moment, because what we saw is OMI's price dipped. It broke this really, really hardcore support line I had. It dropped down to 0.61 cents, which is actually a price we haven't seen since very, very kind of early March days. And this region, there are a ridiculous amount of buy orders. Loads of people have buy orders here. So when it did break, it just popped right back up. Those buy orders executed. And every single time it did break again, I'm going to zoom into the hourly chart to show you guys. And what we saw is dipped, came back, retested, and now it's literally sat on that support line now. But the OMI to Bitcoin pair, OMI is actually up compared to Bitcoin. So OMI dipped less than Bitcoin did, which is actually remarkable for an altcoin, especially of this market cap. Usually altcoins will dip far more than Bitcoin. So that just goes to show that OMI is holding strong. So I think it's actually an amazing buy price right now. I don't think we're going to see these levels again. And the reason why the market dipped was basically the whole point of my intro to this video. It was kind of a lot of FUD. There was a rumor about some money laundering investigations with some big institutions that hold a lot of Bitcoin regarding some kind of Bitcoin laundering. I don't know the exact details, but Binance, they posted a proper email about it. And yeah, a lot of people panic sold. loads of people then got liquidated on their leveraged positions, which then caused the price to dip even further. And that's what you see happen when there's a lot of leveraged positions. The price just tanks like mad, and those people get liquidated. So if you are holding, then my advice when I kind of go through these market dips is to buy more on the dip, and that will lower my average price rather than selling at a loss. I never sell at a loss. I'd rather hold than sell at a loss. The loss is not realized until you sell. So that's the last thing I want to go through, guys. So I hope you enjoyed that, and hopefully we will actually get Pokemon, or uh, I'm not going to say, I don't want to speculate too much, but I think that we will get some nice big name brands coming soon, because Rhys did confirm in that video, if you go back to it, that so far the brands have been relatively small. They want to save the bigger brands for once the app has more stability, and that's what the developers are really kind of working on. And like I said before, kudos to them. They have been churning out content like mad. I know just how difficult it is to build up new features, but also fix bugs at the same time, and address feedback from the community. And then at the same time, you have people getting scammed, and you have to kind of like go through their accounts and try and retrieve their collectibles. It's just these guys are working around the clock, and I'm pretty sure, from what I saw a lot of ads that they were hiring for developers as well. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, like always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please do like and subscribe to support the content, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.